Hello, welcome to another talk on money, business, and investing. My name is Jose. I'm the founder of our brand here at Master Investor. Subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about how to build true wealth. We're going to talk about financial statements, how to build our brand, not just a company, right? Because when we focus on building a brand, that means that we are doing something that is unique, that is protected with legalities. That means that no one else can take that away from us. And therefore, the company becomes a true brand. It's valuable because it has intrinsic value and it has business integrity, which means it's making a profit. Intrinsic value means that we are doing something, like I said, that is unique, and that means that we're protecting it with a patent, with a trademark, right? We need to register the brand and make sure that it's protected so that no one else can take that away from us. And that's how we turn a company into a brand. And of course, it needs to make a profit. And today we have the opportunity to build our businesses from home using the internet. So think about this. Before, you had to have a building, right? You have to be somewhere physically. Today, we have to train our minds to be able to see the new world of money. It's not with our eyes that we must see, it's with our minds, because everything has become invisible in this digital age, in this information age that we are experiencing right now. So look at that view behind me, how beautiful, right? Make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. If you have any questions, you can drop your comments below. I'm gonna be answering anybody's comments, and we're gonna be talking about building our asset column, how to multiply our money, how to successfully create financial freedom and build true wealth, which requires us to understand business principles, to change our core values about money, our belief systems, meaning that the context that we have regarding money is way more important than the content itself. So the context of our mindset has to be the same as the ultra wealthy. A lot of people are operating with a poor context, and that goes into our core values. So that's how we change our context, and then we can fill it in with the content that is appropriate for that mind framework that we will be building here in our community at Master Investor. We all have an investor inside of us. We have to deal with money for the rest of our lives. We have to have that as a medium to do anything that we want. We cannot go far without money, okay? It's as important as oxygen, water. It's an element that we cannot avoid in our lives. So let's talk more about money, because the more we talk about money, the wealthier we'll become. The more we talk about building projects, the more friends that we have that like to talk about money, like-minded, attracts wealth, right? So we have to position ourselves with the right group of people, with the right mentors. We have to read the right data. Today it's all about seeking the data, turning that into action. That's how we turn data into, or somebody else's knowledge into our knowledge. Knowledge without information without knowledge, or somebody else's knowledge without action, is just information for us. It doesn't become knowledge to us. Knowledge is when we have the experience of that information that we acquire and we actually apply it into our lives and we get a result. That is knowledge. We literally acquire somebody else's knowledge and we made it ours. But a lot of people read something and they don't follow through because they maybe are skeptical, they maybe have the wrong context, and therefore they cannot proceed because they see everything with the employee and self-employed mindset. So it starts with the mindset. That's why that book that is very famous, everybody knows about it, Think and Grow Rich, right? And it's all about thinking and how we can serve and become more generous, and how to build true wealth by understanding how to fill a need that we're passionate about. So how can we build systems around an idea that we have, how to act on that idea, how to bring that forward. If you're interested in learning how to bring your ideas forward and create systems, or acquire the systems that will sell and do the telling for us on autopilot and create sales while we're sleeping or enjoying in life somewhere with the people that we like to have. And if you're interested in that, make sure you click the link somewhere on this description of the video, somewhere around. Go to our website, get our ebooks and digital courses. You can find it on Amazon, but if you go to our website, you have additional assets that will come with each ebook. And whenever you get in, you will be locked in for the rest of your life. And that digital course. Whatever we add in there, after you get in there, you'll be locked in and find the air to access any other asset for free. So it's just a great investment, because in a year from now, that same digital course is going to be way more. It's going to cost a lot more than it is costing today because of the assets that we'll be adding. Today we have the digital course with about, right now we have the ebook in there, which has 580 pages long. And then we have other assets to help us build wealth. So we have a financial statement that we'll fill in for free, right? We can download it into Excel, and then we can fill it in. It's already ready to be filled in. A lot of people have never plugged their numbers into a financial statement, therefore they can never understand how to increase their wealth because they don't even know how their financial statement looks like. And we all have a personal financial statement, whether we are in the wealthy class, middle class, or the poor class. Regardless of which class we are in right now, we all have a financial statement, and every business and investment has a financial statement. So the purpose of building wealth is to serve other people, to build a business that solves a problem. And how we do that is by start thinking with our heads and start thinking in ways that we can create wealth while we are doing some other activity. We don't have to be attached to the business. And the only way to do that is by having systems in place. And if we're starting a business from scratch, we can start today very easily and quickly using technology that is available to all of us. And a lot of the tools are free. So you can start your business online at no cost. Instead of starting it in the real world, you can actually have it up and running within 24 hours. The cost is going to be a lot lower. There's no overhead cost in many occasions, just the website. But if you sell something within the first month, which we imagine you will, as long as you apply the information and the marketing strategies that we explain within our digital courses, and you launch the product into the market, and people can actually pay with secure, a secure payment portal that they can access to, and they can feel secure to put the credit card information. And so all of that can be acquired very easily and can get set up within 24 hours. Literally, you can have a store selling the product that you want to sell worldwide within 24 hours. Okay, so now it becomes a question of what is the product that we want to sell? Well, we need to answer that ourselves. We need to figure out what type of niche are we going to be involved ourselves in. And remember, it has to be a niche that is big, and it has to be something that we can scale, because we want to look for leverage, scalability. How can we take this to the next level? How can we reach more clients because they need that product? And sometimes we might find companies that we're interested in doing the same thing that they are, but we're improving it. We're improving the product. We're using less resources. We're becoming creative. So get inspired from other mentors that you might admire and do something that is unique, that is different, but it came from the inspiration of them. So study the greats and become greater than them. That's the whole motto that we want to follow here in our community, right? Who is the person that you admire the most when it comes to money? And then now follow that, and there are 5 different asset classes that we can invest in. We have real estate, we have business, we have crypto, paper assets, commodities. And they all require financial education. We have 3 books right now: How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, 10 New Rules of Money, and How to Invest in Crypto to Build Wealth. Once we release our 4th ebook, we will continue to release ebooks along the way. Everything that we're doing here is to explain each asset class that exists so everybody can invest and multiply money actively themselves. In other words, we're becoming active investors, because that's how we become a master investor, because we're learning how to raise capital. We're learning how to use the capital that we have into assets that produce passive income and sometimes capital gains income, so we can raise money, right, through loans, through our credit cards, and we can put that to work in a business that will produce enough money to pay the expenses back of that debt service, and will also create passive income for us. So we're going to master how to utilize debt, because today money is created with debt. Money is an idea. 1971, August 15, President Nixon separated the gold standard from the US dollar. From that point forward, money became monopoly money, fiat money, fake money, and just an idea backed up by confidence. Meaning that after 1971, the US government, the Federal Reserve, began to print money as a form to create money. So money is created with debt. That's why debt is tax-free. That's why we encourage everyone to use as much debt as possible, because it's tax-free. So there are two types of debt, good debt and bad debt. Good debt makes us wealthy because it's a type of money and loan that we use to invest or acquire an asset that is producing enough passive income to pay for the debt service, the interest, the expenses, and of course, it's going to leave us with a positive cash flow. And eventually the debt will be paid off on its own by the income that is coming in from the investment. And after that's paid off, we still control the asset and we still collect even more now, because now we don't have the debt service to pay back. So at the end of the day, the interest, if the numbers work at the end of the day, then the interest rate doesn't matter. You have to plug in the numbers and make sure that it's going to be cash flowing positively, because an asset can become a liability very quickly. So we can also find assets that are mismanaged. So start with an asset in an asset class that you're interested in. So what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with real estate? Do you want to start with a business online or a business physically, right? Or do you want to start with paper assets like stocks? Or do you want to have crypto, right? Start with crypto. Or do you want to do commodities? As we say, as you grow your wealth along the way, we have to diversify among the 5 different asset classes. So it's not just about focusing on one asset class, it's about diversifying among the 5 different asset classes. So when people talk about diversification, make sure that they're talking about diversifying among all the asset classes, not just one, because that's naive to just follow that advice that is completely wrong and is a recipe for disaster. Because if the market crashes and that investor has all the eggs in that basket, then he or she's going to be wiped out. And a lot of people got wiped out back in 2008 when the market crashed, right? And so we need to diversify, because when the market crashes in one asset class, then we'll still have a business that is running, that is profitable, because it's good for any economy. We have real estate that is profitable because it's being rented through Airbnb, or it's rented, through vacation short rentals or whatnot, and it's always full because we picked location when it comes to real estate, meaning that we're focusing on figuring out, okay, is this location going to be here for 100 years? Is it going to be good in a year from now, in 50 years from now, and 100 years from now? It's a place where there's a lot of tourists, a lot of events. Is the technology growing? Is population growing? Are they building new buildings? Because that's how we can tell if the location will be ideal for our real estate investments, right? And so we need to focus on figuring out what is an asset and what is a liability, and understanding more about business language. We need to speak the lingo of the wealthy. And we weren't taught that at school, because the school system was not created to build entrepreneurs and inside investors. It was created to build employees and soldiers. And it's written in the mission as that. So in order to create financial freedom, you gotta get financial education. And financial education will give you the power to be able to invest the money actively, instead of you giving the money away to somebody else like many do, which I do not recommend unless you have a company that's doing it correctly and legal and whatnot. But it's better to learn how to do it yourself. That's how you become a master investor. So start with a real estate course that a person has acquired many real estate properties, and now he or she's having a course around your area. Could be online. It could be a seminar online, or it could be an actual in-person seminar. Invest in that. That's how you start investing in your financial education, and learn how to, maybe that person is going to show you how to acquire real estate without money, without putting any of your money down, using 100% finance. So learn from the people that already have done it and figure out how you can get started today. I suggest to start with an online business because it's fast and it's easy. You don't even need to create the product as well, and the company. You don't even need to create a company yet. You can start building cash flow by partnering with other companies that have an affiliate program that will give you a commission from bringing clients, so you can get creative and build an ad and bring a lot of people into that one link, and everything is already shipped to the client for you, customer service taken care for you, and all you collect is the commissions as people continue to buy the product. And some of those products will be residual income or passive income because it's a membership, okay? And there are a lot of products out there that anyone can have access for free. So if you go to our website, you'll find a lot of information that will be helpful for your finances to improve the financial IQ. We're here to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education made simple. We're looking for opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. I'll see you inside of our inner circle. Stay extraordinary and wealthy, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles at work in all economies. Thank you for being here with me on another valuable talk on money, business, and investing. Let me know what you think down below here. Write your comments, like, and share so that we can spread the word on how to build financial freedom and create time so that we can spend our life with purpose. Instead of you chasing money, money chase us. We have businesses, we have assets, we have freedom, we control our time, and we're moving with purpose. We're doing things that we were born to do, that we're passionate about doing, and we can bring them forward because we have access to cash flow. In fact, we have the 3 E's of a master investor: financial education, financial experience, and excess of cash flow. Anyway, thank you for being here. I'll talk to you on the next video. And make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications. Bye for now.